Hi everyone, Tyler here. Exciting news. This morning we saw a bullish breakout of a flag pattern that I actually called last night, right before it happened on our Instagram account. So if you're not already following us on our Instagram, please do so. It's linked right down in the description, and the name is eCryptoOfficial. On our Instagram account, we post coin calls, patterns that tend to lead to moves such as this one, and also opportunities for any buy entries or sell entries, as well as any relevant crypto news on the market. In this video, we're going to cover this bullish breakout, and if you feel like you missed a move, don't. We will go over entries, opportunities, and in fact, this is the best opportunity to come in. We'll also be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll be doing some technical analysis, and we will figure out where they could potentially be headed next. Briefly, for those of you who are new and don't know how to trade, I will go over the top 3 exchanges, and I will also show you how you can execute a buy and a trade on the spot. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Onto the Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis. Let's get started with some Bitcoin first. Very exciting stuff. So as I said last night, I literally called this this pattern on Ethereum, but we'll get to that. But first of all, let's talk about Bitcoin. As you guys recall, this here was due to the Evergrande flood, and then this drop here was due to the China not only banning Bitcoin but now making it illegal. Again, you know, these are still negative news that are going to be taken into account. It's going to make a lot of people panic sell, right? It's going to shake a lot of weak hands, and these sell-offs like this are definitely going to happen due to news of this nature. Let's see what's been happening lately. So right here, we can see we sort of had this flag pattern form over the weekend, and when I did the video, I recorded it on Friday night, and so we were around here on these first few candles. But then throughout the weekend, it sort of was stagnant and consolidated as expected. On the weekend, there's usually low trading volume, and of course, headed to this week now, there was going to be a breakout for sure, either to the upside or to the downside. But it is clear that from this FUD and from the overall fall in price of crypto since the summer, it's clear that at this point, in our opinion, the bears are completely exhausted, and now I think it's the time for the bulls. And so I really think this is a good sign. Again, it's too early to tell and to be a little more certain as to where things are headed, but this is definitely a good starting point, a really good sign that things are headed into the right direction for October, November, and December. You know, to end the year hopefully with another bull run in this super cycle. So what needs to happen for us to be a little more certain? Well, right now, at least in the short term, we do have this level of resistance that we have to break through to confirm a change in trend, right? Because right now we're still technically in a downtrend, as you guys can see here. We're still technically in a downtrend because we still have lower highs and higher lows for the moment. However, we need to wait for this pattern to break, and for this pattern to break, at least we have to take out this high right here. If the price manages to take out this high and close up, not only go above it but actually close above it, then that's a sign right there that we can look to for a trend change and potentially start our bull run. And then potentially what will happen if this does happen, right? And this is the optimistic scenario, of course, or the bullish scenario, is that there should be some form of pullback, some form of retest, maybe around this area or a little further down, and then hopefully push in price once more. And then another level to watch, of course, in our optimistic scenario will be this one, around 48,000, where it'll be the next level of resistance. And again, I'm also expecting some kind of touch, a little bit of a rejection, where we do some sort of retest and then keep pushing up and up. With the next level, of course, around this area, which is the $51,000 to $52,000. And of course, we have to remember also that 50K is definitely a psychological level. So expect potentially some sort of fight around that zone too. But once we do clear that, then we can almost for certain say for Bitcoin to be on the road to not only equal its historic high back in April of $64,000, but potentially surpass it and continue this Super Bowl cycle. Very exciting times. I really am bullish on crypto and on Bitcoin in general, and I do think that we will be seeing maybe a $70,000 all-time high, or even potentially a $100,000 all-time high by the end of the year, this year, if not by the beginning of the next year. Now, in the event that things do go sideways, of course, because that can always still happen, then what likely might tend to happen is, since this is a strong breakout anyway, we probably will tap in potentially to about 50% of this area here, which is around $44,000, and then we can probably be seeing a form of rejection here. And if that happens, then we'll probably be retesting this area again right here, which is a very, very strong area of support at around $41,000 to $40,000. And of course, should we break below this, then we might have to look at next levels for Bitcoin, which will now be around the $38,000 to $37,000 level, right? Should, of course, we break through this, because that can always happen. But for now, fingers crossed, let's hope that doesn't happen. But things are, from a probability side, they're looking good, and we're looking like we're going once again to the upside. And of course, the other scenario could also be that we don't even get here. We could be retesting this one more time. Let's extend this for a little bit. Uh, and then after we retest this, we could be seeing another bounce and potentially try to test this resistance again and even potentially surpass it. As far as placing trades, I wouldn't FOMO into this, guys. And again, I am not a financial advisor, and this is most certainly not financial advice. So if you choose to follow this video or any tactics at all, and do your trading, that's at your own risk completely. So please remember that. This is only our opinion. So um, what I would say is don't FOMO right now. I mean, it's risky, because again, that bearish scenario could play where we go up just a little bit more, we hit that 50% here on this supply zone, and then we see a push down like I just showed you. So then you would obviously lose that trade. So I would say just wait for a solid breakout, and then after that, I would say wait for a retest. I would say if you want to retest, I think or re-enter, I think this level would be good, anywhere in between this area. And let me just change colors. So let's say in this yellow area, you could possibly be seeing anywhere around here to maybe up to 50%, a good point of entrance, before the price potentially bounces back. But just wait. I would say really wait for this breakout for confirmation that an actual uptrend is forming. Ethereum is very similar. So as you can see, Ethereum, same thing happened here. We had the crash just like Bitcoin at the same time due to the Evergrande FUD, and then the next crash due to the China FUD, right? The banning. And then of course we had a little bit of consolidation around here. Which ended up forming sort of a little bit of a flag pattern. And this is the same pattern that I called out on my Instagram last night. So definitely, if you guys uh, do not are not following me on Instagram or following our channel on Instagram, please make sure to follow our channel, as we post. We tend to post these patterns, these before they happen. We had this pattern formation. This is what I posted last night, and then this morning, literally, we saw. We actually at first, I will be honest. At first, I thought we were breaking down, but that's why it's always good to wait a little bit and never make any decisions. Right when you see the pattern breaking, because things like this can happen where we did break out downwards, but then the next candle literally printed upwards, and we had like this massive breakout, and we're still breaking out. So that's always a good sign. So things can happen, which is why if you're trading, it's all about risk, and you have to wait for the breakouts and for the confirmations before you place a trade. That's how we do it, and it's our recommendation. And then here, what's going to happen next, right? So similarly to Bitcoin, we do need to break through this area, and we're definitely going to hit some resistance, and we probably already are, but if we do manage to break above 31,800, 31,182 approximately, then that would give us the confirmation that the trend wants to change. And so now we would just have to wait for some kind of retest. And again, similar to Bitcoin, um, you could probably enter anywhere around this area here. So you could probably come in right when this taps in at 2,930, or you can come in at around 50%, around 2,838. So those are good. This is a good buy zone. And again, not financial advice, but in our opinion, that is a good opportunity to get back in. And then after that, after the trade taps in here, um, we would likely see a push above this level, and probably into the next level, which is somewhere around here, right? Around $30,300 to $3,500. So that's the next level. You guys should expect some resistance. And then just looking at the short term, next levels would look somewhere around here, around 3,600, 3,700 as a next level of resistance, and so forth. And then ultimately, we do want to break this area here, which is around 3,900 to $4,000. And once we do that, then we're off to getting back to Ethereum's all-time high and potentially higher than that. The bearish scenario for this would be that we would tap into this zone, and then after that, we might get rejection. For which, if that happens, then we'll probably be looking at around this area to for support around $2,800. And if we do see a breakout below that, then the next level we could be seeing around $2,600 to $2,400 would be the next level of support. But anyways, that's it for technical analysis and the things to look for, and hopefully this was helpful to you guys. If you do like this content, if you do like this analysis, please give us a like, comment, share this, and of course, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Click on that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any crypto market updates and any technical analysis. Now, for those of you who are new to this space and don't even know how to buy or sell crypto, I can go over briefly the top 3 exchanges that you can create an account in and start trading. So the top 3 exchanges are Binance, we have Coinbase, and then we have Kraken as well. And it's pretty simple. And you would hit the register button on the top right in yellow and just follow the steps. It's going to ask you to fill out a form basically with your info. Same thing with Coinbase and Kraken. Now, which one's better? Well, they're all really, really, really good. They're top exchanges with high volume, so any of those you can't really go wrong. After you register, I'm just going to use Coinbase as an example. After you register, every platform is going to vary on how the layout and how everything looks like in general. But I thought I would use Coinbase because it's sort of the simplest one to understand. And I'm just going to show you guys real quick how to trade on spot. So once you have your account, and of course you have to link your bank account so you can put some money in this platform, in this exchange. But once you do that, once you've done all of that, and again, that's really, really simple. It's just following steps, and I'm not going to go through that. But once you do that, in the trade section, which is this one up top, you're going to see on the left hand side, which is the panel where you execute your trades. At the top here where it says ETH US, you're going to click on that, and this is going to allow you to select the market or the cryptocurrency that you want to trade. So let's just say you want to trade BTC Bitcoin. So you would type BTC, and whatever your native currency is. Mine's USD, so I'm just going to click USD. So that's the pair. And then here, you're going to, in the order form, you're going to be able to buy or sell. So if you want to buy, just hit buy. And then there's three options: market, limit, and stop. Limit and stop are a little more advanced options for traders. I'm not going to go over it in this video. But if anyone's interested in just learning some more like advanced buying and selling stuff, let me know, and if there's enough interest, I'll definitely make a video on that. But I'm just going to show you how to buy on spot, which is the easiest way to do it. You would just hit market, make sure you're on buy, and then you gotta buy in USD or in the currency that you're using. So let's say I wanted to buy $10,000 of Bitcoin, so I just put $10,000, and then down here it'll tell me how many Bitcoins that gets me, which is about a quarter, right? 0.23 Bitcoins. This fee that you see here, that's the fee that Coinbase charges. It's free to join Coinbase or any platform, but the way they make money is that they charge you for every trade, every buy or sell. They'll charge you like a small percentage. And then you would just hit place buy order, and that's pretty much it. This occurs in less than a second. You'll have your Bitcoins and your money will flow out to the exchange. And vice versa. If you want to sell, just hit sell. And then there's always this max button where you can sell all the Bitcoins you have. I have 0 in this account, but you can also manually sell however much you want, 0.2, 0.5, whatever, right? And this is in Bitcoin, not in dollars. So you actually have to put the amount of Bitcoin that you're selling because that's the asset that you own. So let's say you had bought a Bitcoin earlier and now you want to sell it, you put 1. So, and then you hit place order, and that's it. You get your money. And then if you want to take out that money, you would, from this platform, you have the ability to send it back to your bank account. So that's pretty much it. It's very, very simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, leave a like on this video, share it, comment, and definitely subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hope you enjoy this content, and see you guys on the next.